The visa restrictions represent a potential turning point in US-Ethiopian relations, which have steadily soared since a conflict erupted in the northern Tigray region of the country last November. The conflict has sparked widespread reports of atrocities, possible mass violence along ethnic lines, and war crimes committed against civilian populations, rapes by forces in Ethiopia and neighboring Eritrea. The Biden administration has grown increasingly frustrated with Abiy's response to the crisis after months of high-level diplomatic talks. The conflict began in November last year when Ethiopian federal forces launched an offensive against the Tigray People's Liberation Front (TPLF), the country's former ruling party, in response to a TPLF attack on an Ethiopian military base. Meanwhile, hands-off Ethiopia protesters have been chanting in Ethiopia's capital, calling for international community to stay out of country's internal affairs. The protest comes in the wake of international concern about conflict in the Tigray region, which erupted in November. But the administration in Addis Ababa was not as large as expected, given the calls made on government-affiliated media and various social media platforms for people to turn out. With the conflict in Tigray in its 7th month, the United States, the European Union, and several international agencies have been calling for an end to hostilities and for Eritrea to remove its forces from Tigray.